Hello and welcome to yet another mod breakdown video, coming to you live from Vanilla Expanded headquarters. This mod is a bit different. It's not part of the Vanilla Expanded mod series, but it's made by the same team, with tremendous help from other popular modders. At the end of the video, I will list all the contributors for you to see, an all-star team behind the brand new mod series called RimEffect. That's right, the mod in question will provide you with full Mass Effect experience mixed with the game flow of RimWorld. It's still the same old colony survival simulation focused on storytelling, but now strategically merged with the Mass Effect universe. Let me begin by saying that this mod is our largest yet. It took a solid amount of hours from each of the collaborators. Behind it is dozens of hours of planning and design, and we put all of our hearts and souls into it, so that you can enjoy a new science fiction twist to an already great game. This mod, whilst Mass Effect themed, can be safely played by people who are not aware of the Mass Effect lore, as we made damn sure to blend it into RimWorld lore nicely. To those of you who never played Mass Effect, consider this mod to be the equivalent of Vanilla Factions Expanded SPECTRE. RimEffect will be a large overhaul mod, adding the story, races, objects and conflicts of the Mass Effect universe into RimWorld. The Mass Effect elements are not meant to stand out, and as such will be blended into the RimWorld style by utilizing the same naming conventions and writing styles. Much like Vanilla Factions Expanded, the RimEffect mod series will come divided into sub-modules. Firstly, to allow the players to pick exactly what elements they want in their games. Secondly, to ease the production and design process, as only one module will be developed at a time. Without further ado, as it's already taken a while, let's just dive into what content we have prepared as part of the core module. RimEffect Core launches with two unique storytellers. John Paragon will reward players for creating strong alliances, whilst Jane Renegade will do quite the opposite. She rewards you based on how many enemies you have made. 10 new, unique ultratech weapons taken directly from Mass Effect universe are available to be crafted. Each of them fills a specific niche and follows the same balancing convention as Vanilla Expanded mods. 8 new power armors inspired by the iconic armors of Mass Effect are also available. We have also created 7 new ultratech apparel pieces that you can craft to make your colony look like an organized spacer settlement. A Mass Effect mod wouldn't be a proper Mass Effect mod without biotic and tech abilities. You can now craft OMNI tools and biotic amps that, when installed on your colonists, grant them access to random abilities. 8 new tech abilities include drones, incendiary shots, cryo-freezing and invisibility, whilst 9 biotic abilities come with the likes of biotic throw, singularity that sucks the enemies in, annihilation field that slowly damages everyone inside, and the most marvelous biotic charge that teleports you to the enemy, dealing melee damage. Of course, just like in the games, installing a biotic amplifier caps your maximum weapon weight, scaling with manipulation skill, meaning your biotic user will most likely not carry rocket launchers or miniguns. OMNI tool, however, gives your pawn an Omni blade, an energy blade that extends from the arm in melee combat. The difference between the two abilities is that tech abilities cost no energy but have a cooldown, whilst biotic abilities don't have any cooldown but utilize biotic energy. Once you spend it all, you need to wait a long time to regain it. Systems Alliance faction is a brand new ultratech faction that colonizes your RimWorld. Their colonies are scattered around and are available for you to trade with them or raid them. They utilize our custom settlement generation code to look like actual Alliance colonies, with various buildings, defenses, and even landed spaceships. Inside these colonies, you will most likely encounter farmers, members of militia, mechanics, scientists, and civilians. However, Alliance forces don't use these spawns to raid. Instead, if you get raided by the Alliance faction, you can expect to see marines, snipers, and heavy weapon specialists, as well as engineers and adepts, utilizing tech and biotic abilities respectively. On rare occasions when your colony is about to fall, a SPECTRE can come to the rescue. SPECTREs are agents entrusted with extraordinary authority by the Citadel Council, including the power of life and death over the inhabitants of the galaxy. Such an ally will stick around to your colony until things are back to normal, and then SPECTRE will leave to carry on with his or her mission. SPECTRE armor comes with unique abilities such as Adrenaline Rush and Combat Mastery. A new component type has been added that is utilized to create all of the new structures. Prefab component represents all the work and planning that normally goes into the structure. It's cheap to make, but takes a long time, even when done in bulk. However, all the structures that are made using it are built nearly instantaneous. Excellent if you want to quickly expand your base, just make sure you have a big enough stockpile for them. This leads us to all the new structures and furniture. Oh boy, there's a lot of them, okay? From prefab walls and columns, through heaters, beds, coolers, lamps and tables, all the way to new turrets and auto doors that can be locked not to let anyone but the colonists in. This mod will essentially add enough furniture and structures that you can replace all of the vanilla furniture completely. I'm not going to go over everything, but the more interesting structures are, for example, the VI interface, which is a platform with a virtual intelligence your opponents can interact with almost as if it's another human, or a galaxy map that allows you to purchase mission contracts using goodwill, or maybe fusion cells that are batteries that also generate power. Or what about an element zero reactors that generate tremendous amounts of power but require element zero as fuel? In order to research a number of the new research projects, players need to obtain an Alliance terminal, which can be bought from the Alliance traders or obtained as a quest reward given by the Alliance systems. 3 new mechs can be built, similar to how they work in Vanilla Faction's expanded mechanoids. You can create Loki mechs, simple-minded combatants, Fenris mechs, fast haulers that will serve around your colony, or Emir mechs, walking tanks with a strong overshield and a devastating cannon. A new resource called Element Zero is used to create the more powerful items in this game. It can be deep drilled using a vanilla deep drill and a mineral scanner, or it can be bought from traders, or it can be extracted using Element Zero extractors. Medigel is a new medicine type that's instant to use and cures any wounds immediately, but it will not replace missing body parts. A large selection of new ammo belts allows you to apply a different ammo type to any weapon you wield, modded or not. You can now have a minigun with explosive rounds or a sniper rifle that has much higher armor piercing, whilst new body implants are also available, such as the power amplifier enhancing your biotic energy amount, or targeting VI, which increases your weapon range by whopping 20%. Iconic Mass Effect animals will also make an appearance, but they do not spawn around the world and can only be purchased from traders. Space Scouts, that funnily enough can milk themselves using their tiny hands, Varens, powerful attack hounds, or Pyjaks, annoying little critters that actually have a reverse nozzle effect, annoying your colonists all the time. A few new events are also added. Battlefield will place you in between 2 other factions, an ally of yours and an enemy. They will engage each other, and it's up to you if you want to interfere. Pyjax Join drops a few crates of Pyjax on your map. You better slaughter them fast, okay, as they are known to take stuff from your critical stockpiles and place it in random places around the map. Several new quests are also added. My favorite, Colony Growth, will have an Alliance official contact you with a relocation opportunity. If you manage to expand your base by a random amount of random new rooms, you will receive a large influx of new colonists. Hostage Rescue will have you find and rescue a number of hostages from an enemy installation. Kodiak Shuttle Crash is a quest with various outcomes, okay? Once you reach the shuttle crash site, you can find enemies, or maybe dead crew members, or crew members in need of medical assistance. Prothean Beacon is a location with a legendary Prothean artifact. Clearing the enemies and using the artifact will provide you with tech sub-persona cores, which can be used to research any research project. Rogue VI is a small base overrun by rogue robots and turrets. All the inhabitants are dead, and you will face off against different synthetic enemies. A new starting scenario, Alliance Colony, allows you to start with a number of people and somewhat decent stockpile of resources in a ruined colony. On top of that, a random threat will be present at the very beginning. It could be an infestation, a raid, it could be a mech cluster, or anything else you hate so much. Can you make the colony flourish once again? Lastly, this mod will be released alongside several other sub-modules. RimEffect Extended Cut is a module that contains all the items, structures and mechanics we scrapped from the core module. New weapons, furniture, doors, floors and much more. It will be constantly updated with new features as all future modules release. RimEffect N7 adds a new pawn type to Alliance raiding forces, N7 Operatives, using many new types of gear and abilities to their advantage. You can also craft the legendary N7 weapons and armors. RimEffect music comes with, you guessed it, authentic OG music from Mass Effect. We claim no ownership of the OST. This huge mod wouldn't be possible without the tremendous contribution from the community. I'd like to take this moment to do a shout out to everyone on the team. Oracle of Thesia, our second project lead, Erdelf and Tranchuk, our main programmers, X-Russia, our XML artist, and every other artist and programmer, Kikoki, Sark Bjornsson, Neuronix, Alistair, Helixian, Sparky, Cryptobam, Erin, Isorex, Louisi, and Shakes the Spear. Go and check out the mod description for detailed infographics, and if you like what you see, drop us a like and a sub. And check out the Mass Effect Legendary Edition coming out this month. I sure as hell can't wait to play it. Thank you very much.